Let's move on to so section 3, which is our clip show, follow, sub, or dip. So if you're listening only, now is a really good time to draw your eyes to the screen because we're going to start watching some Twitch clips. So I'm just going to quickly explain the game. So we're going to watch 9 clips from 3 different streamers. It should be streamers that we've never seen before. They're chosen mostly at random. The only thing that I have taken into account is the average viewership. And these were the low end. These were 1 to 20 at Lolthulhu's request. I give the guest the option, basically, as to whether we watch 1 to 20, 20 to 50, something like that. Anyway, you get the idea. So basically low, medium, high.
Channels I watch.
You wanted the low end, which is absolutely perfect. So then we'll watch the first 3. We'll each give our some opinion on what we think about that particular streamer from just the content of the clip. So we can't take into account their follower, how many followers they've got. It's
a bit like Tinder.
It's very similar to there's a British program called Snog, Marry, Avoid that is very, very similar in concept. But we won't say whether we'd follow, sub, or dip until the end, until we've seen all 9 clips.
Here it's called Bang, Marry, Kill.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, who are we killing?
No, that's just what they call it. It's,
no, I'm up for it. I've got a sword. It's okay.
But have you practiced the blade? And if so, what did you sacrifice time that you could have been doing?
That's very true. I mean, to be fair, it's only a show sword. It's only Frostmourne from World of Warcraft, but it looks cool.
Hey, Duhan taught me anything harder than a spider web is technically a weapon in the right hands. Okay, so you just sometimes you can only swing
boy. You heard that. Here we go.
So let's start watching some clips. So let's load up clip number 1. Are we all ready?
Got it loaded. I'm fully prepared.
Right, hold on.
This is me looking at the screen.
I can move very horrible feeling that this may not work 100%, but 3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Okay, now I'm looking at it.
Oh my god. Ow, wait more. You hear me?
Okay. This war zone, yeah.
Oh, you could have killed him.
Oh.
Bow. Oh. Wait,
Oh.
Bow.
Oh.
I probably just should have stuck with the fire, but it's fine.
All right, and we'll move on then to clip number 2.
Oh, okay. I like that one though. I will say, took a loss well.
So clip number 2, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and play that clip.
No sense. The bombs went through my wall.
Okay.
What?
Valorant. Okay.
If that ain't the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What was this cat?
Oh my god,
he's
Eric.
AFK?
You literally broke his ankles.
I'm not sure.
Wow, they're just funneling through that hallway for him. Wow.
He got
it's
so
a hand
hyped
cam.
he killed Franco. That's insane.
Oh, he was watching his dead teammate. I was confused by that.
And I think that was
okay.
Overwatch, wasn't it?
That was Valorant.
Oh, was it
That was
Valorant?
Valorant.
Oh, okay.
The new CS:GO Overwatch game.
Oh, yeah.
They may blow up by making getting keys a pyramid scheme. Really good marketing idea. It worked. It's genius.
It's genius indeed.
I'm not bashing him for it. That was clever. Well played.
So let's go on to clip number 3. Are we ready?
Okay.
3, 2,
Mouse cam.
1, play that clip. Apex.
I think this is Asu.
Yeah, I see. I watched you fight. You walked in?
Yep.
Not the bunker.
Let's go! I fucking killed Asu, bro, and I had no armor.
Oh, I hear he said.
Oh, I think Asu must be a popular person. He recognized.
I actually
understand
think
the
I may
context
have
now.
heard the name, funny enough. I don't
I was
even
like,
know.
wow, he was very excited about that one kill.
He
Yeah.
did a finger dance.
Because
Yeah.
our very first guest on this was Navelo, who actually he's sort of semi-professional on Apex. I'm fairly sure I've heard him mention that name. So that is getting a kill on that is kind of a big thing, I guess.
Good job, Koza. You gunned him down too.
Yeah, man.
That was brutally one-sided. Dude had no chance.
So without
Oh,
saying
I've
whether
seen
you'd
in my
follow,
life.
sub, or dip, what are your thoughts on that streamer just from just from those 3 clips?
Okay.
Lolthulhu.
Good attitude. Good attitude. Let's see. Nice tight overlay. He's trying out different camera stuff. He's trying. Ooh, he's got look at that mic. What are those mics with the glow on it? That's nice. He's trying out different stuff. Which one of these was the new one?
They're basically the best USB mics you can get, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're
they're
like
good.
£200.
Isn't it like a razor or something?
That's it.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's the
what they're called.
razor.
Yeah.
There's debate on it, but they're
There
definitely
was
the
a
best.
original one that was just red, and then they got the upgraded one that's got multicolor, isn't it? Now.
That's right.
Yeah, I know
RGB.
microphones. Raw.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They've got sound cards in them. Let's see. Stream quality is good. Pretty entertaining clip. I enjoyed how much fun he had killing that Asu guy.
Yeah.
Those are my thoughts.
Is that all, Your Honor? The defense rests.
The defense rest.
Hippo, then what do you think?
Okay, so the first clip, I really love that camera angle.
I was going to say that actually. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Hmm.
Because
Good,
everyone
yeah.
always goes horizontal widescreen, but I like that perspective.
Narrow on the side.
Although he needs to sort out his posture. All right, he needs the posture on the old little like channel points here because that's ridiculous. That's slumpage.
Proper slumpage. I see
Yeah.
the camera. The VOD can help him now. If you watch, he can see that.
That is like 90s gamer child right there. You know, you're sitting on a beanbag and you're playing with your controller at the front. You know?
Absolutely.
Wow.
You know
Hold
what I
on.
mean?
Let me. Okay.
Let me just adjust accordingly. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. But
right.
my question, because I don't really know, the little character underneath his camera on the first one, is that going to be some kind of like bit reactor kind of thing, or is it just going to be like a gify jiffy thing?
It looks like it's one of those bit reacty stream pets things that were in style for a while. This is an old clip though, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't really know. But I agree. I think that's what it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because I always see a lot of people do those kind of varying things. Like I can't remember who had like all the little Pokemons and various little anime characters on the bottom of the screen. You could choose one and all this kind of stuff. See,
I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I like them, but I never know. Like I just feel like for me it'd be too busy and I'd be too distracted by my own stream because I'm looking at things going left and right.
Yeah,
So,
mine's
they move.
and
Look at that.
was it?
But
Yeah.
I do like that camera angle. I do like the camera.
Yeah.
The second one, I was like trying to figure out what was going on, how he was able to play a game without moving his mouse.
Yeah, that was confusing.
He was watching someone else.
And it also looks like I know there's obviously lighting is a bit awkward there, but it also looks like he's got a kind of like mist effect on the edges, which I kind of like.
I think that's
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's just poor lighting. I'm not 100%
You think it's
sure.
poor lighting because
I think so.
it's only on the outer left and
Ghost?
right.
It looks like a gradient, like a circular
Yeah.
gradient.
You reckon? It
Yeah,
doesn't
that-
look good though, does it? Do we
Having
think?
recently,
I think that'd be nice with a brighter light though. Like if it's on the person, you have that slight mistage.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I like
Okay.
the cleverness of that, if it is the case.
Yeah.
And in the
Learn
third
it
one, I was amazed by his wrist action
yeah.
because
A
that
dirty
thing was
boy.
going all over the desk.
Dirty
That
boy.
really was.
Very low sensitivity, big mouse pad, big plays.
Yeah. And then the
Big
finger
plays.
dance when he killed.
Yeah.
It literally just went like.
He's conscious of his niche as a hand camera, FPS streamer. Like I feel like he's settled into a groove here,
Mm.
and he's conscious that the mouse is the only thing they can see, and he's making full use of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Yeah. No,
what
that's cool.
I'd probably say is he's got his niche, hasn't he? His first-person shooters. I love the fact that all 3 of the clips are different games, even though they're in the same genre. I do like his camera angle because, generally speaking, I'm not that keen on when a streamer isn't looking directly at you. I'm also generally not that keen on full body, but he's got both of them here, and I don't really know exactly how or why, but it works really well. I think it looks great.
I like it's all tucked to the side.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's kind of out of the way, but it's there. You know, you can. He's obviously want to focus on gameplay.
Exactly.
But you see a lot of people that want to just like shove a third of their screen as their camera while doing gameplay, and you're like,
Yeah.
you see that guy I killed behind my screen? No. But if I push myself over to the side, you get to enjoy both.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, good news! The narrow camera, that's the latest version. That's his current overlay right there.
We can't
No,
take that
it's
into
not.
account though. But that's fine because it's not on the thing. But that it does seem, just looking from them, that it does appear that that first clip is the most recent clip. You can sometimes tell. We've discussed this in pretty much every single episode of this show. hand cam is great, but hand cam without face cam, not so great. Having them both is fine, but just a hand cam on its own, I don't know. I've never really been a fan. Although what I would say is this guy is clearly pretty hot at the game, which is something we don't actually very often see on the show.
Well,
So,
they
Yeah, I
do,
can't
so we know
relate.
that's true.
yeah,
You
Can't
know.
relate. It is one of the things I like to watch people who are good at a video game as someone specifically who streams and is not good at any video game. It's like, oh, what would that be like? That's cool.
I've seen lots of streamers with hand cams. Normally, if they've only got a hand cam, I'm gonna dip. If they've got both, I'm probably gonna stay.
Huh.
But one
Do
thing I
you
would
dip
say,
if no cam? Do you dip on a no cam?
not
Like in general?
just because it's a no cam, no.
Okay, yeah, same.
But it will be a pretty big mark in the box for me to probably leave. There's got to be
There's a
something really
higher
big for me.
bar for the rest of it if there's no like face-to-face contact
Exactly.
kind of, or face to not one-way face contact, whatever the hell you call it. Like there's a higher bar. Like don't if you have a very terrible grating voice to go with a no cam, that's probably a deal breaker.
Absolutely.
It just changes the criteria, I guess, for me.
I think I'd be happy with a hand cam if it was like you were playing Tekken on PlayStation 1 and you had to do the combo moves.
But you still
And you could watch
still
the
need the face
person
cam
doing
though.
that.
Is my argument.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm pulling weird faces while I'm trying to remember, like, and then, you know,
It's
but
like-
it'd be kind of happy to see them do those kind of complicated. When you just left click, right click, oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing skill.
For the record,
I
there's
love it.
nothing necessarily wrong with not having a cam. If you don't
There's
want to have
everything
one, then
wrong.
don't have one. We're basically just saying
Comfort
that
levels.
if what you're
Have
looking
fun.
for is growth, it doesn't stop you from growing. It's just harder.
To be fair, one of my favorite streamers and the person who pretty much got me started on it, Swango TV, he is a no cam streamer.
Yeah, it is
and I
possible to
find
be
him
a
enjoyable
great
to
no
watch.
cam streamer, but it's just a lot harder than if you do have a cam. One
And
thing I would
also,
say,
I know
Sorry, go on.
one thing that we don't have to deal with, but I know a good about a dozen female streamers who do no cam because they don't enjoy to get sexually harassed while they stream video games. Totally understandable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get the same
I'd
feeling.
like to know
I always
how
get sexually
to-
harassed.
Your chat
Yeah, but
is
you
full
like
of
it, that's
people
the
who are terrified of speaking because they don't want to deal with being harassed.
Yeah,
Um,
that's horrible, really. But
yeah, it
the other
is.
thing I was going to say about the stream is I really actually like the fact that he's clearly thought about the theme. He's got
Yeah.
like the purple coming out of his his
yeah.
microphone, and he's got the purple around the thing. I kind of like that. It looks like it shows that he's put some thought into it. And I do think overall his overlay is quite nice. It's fairly minimal, although I don't know. That's part of the game, isn't it? No, it's really good. It's minimal. I like it.
Oh,
He needs a black
What
and
if-
purple shirt though.
what if the camera was a progression? Yeah, definitely match the shirt. What if at first he was too subconscious to have a face cam on and he just had the mouse cam on so people couldn't accuse him of hacking?
So
because he
we've
was
just
so
basically seen a
good.
reverse timeline
And
of how he's
he's
progressed.
grown.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
that-
grown.
that is
And now
possible.
he's grown into himself.
The
I'm so
only-
proud of it.
The only other
I'm
thing I
proud of him.
would say though is at no point during any of those clips did we see him react to chat.
No, it's true.
Did we
Although-
have chat? He might not have.
No, but
Good
like
point.
talking to them at it. But I gotta say
Oh,
one
and-
more thing.
Yeah, I mean,
think the
even if
viewers
there's
are
no
there.
one there, you've still got to talk to chat, haven't you?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
that's
but
kind of
in
the
the
point.
good at games niche, you don't have to. In the
Yeah.
good at games niche.
That's true.
So
that's
he is
true.
in the right sector for that, at least.
I mean, that particular
Yeah.
niche is a niche that I won't myself visit. So
I have no experience there. And I don't watch the good at games people who don't also occasionally check their chat. But I understand if they're busy winning a game, they'll wait until after the match.
let's move on then,
Run
shall
to
we?
the second of 3. Yeah.
Right. So let's move on then to clip
I know
number
him
4.
so well now.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
He's on, he's,
Come on, motherfucker. I hear you. Yeah,
Profanity.
bitch. Oh, he's laying
Fucking
down
hate
the
profanity.
B, running into our spawn now.
They're
How did
fucking
you pass?
swearing kids.
Oh, he must have ran mid.
Oh, that was a good play too, except for the end.
Alright, if you go up that ramp, he's hard picking it. Like, he's a.
Pro and below low cover.
Amazing.
Good move.
B running
All right.
into
So
our spawn
we'll
now.
move on to the next clip. Clip number 5. Okay. 3,
Mhm.
2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh, this game.
Oh god.
Jesus.
I am a slippery whore. Fuck you.
The terror.
Which way am I supposed to go? That way.
The panic pause, the familiar panic
Yeah,
pause.
right.
Hold on, it's like I need to feel not terrified for a moment.
Yeah.
I'll catch up a chat. Good excuse. Good, well played. Well
I
played.
relate. All right, and then clip number 6. Are you ready?
Mm.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
It's all safe, but there's a person over there. And there's
Jump
blood
scare
fucking
warning.
everywhere.
I'm thinking that too.
And now
It's
it's
titled
saving?
First Jump Scare.
Man, you're just
I
straight
hate
up
this game
lying.
so much.
Well, now we have the warning out. So wow. A jump scare while opening a door. Never been done.
It's the same game, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
It's Outlast. It's messed up.
Oh, that is a game that I will never play. Okay, brilliant. So, again, without saying whether you'd follow Sobo Dip, what were your thoughts there, Lolthulhu?
Okay. What are my thoughts? Let's see. I am a slippery whore.
That was good, wasn't it?
If I ever notice someone's Kip's bit tip jar, I consider it to be tacky. I think the good ones you don't notice. So there's some overlay changes I would suggest.
Mhm.
They also, I'm just assuming that this is a newer streamer for which those things could be excused, and so I'm
It's
going
very 2018, the tip jar.
yeah, I'm going to disregard them as new streamer stuff.
There's no way really of knowing that.
There is actually, having looked at her her latest VOD, she's cleaned up the overlay and it looks great. So I'm disregarding that from my critique. Okay. Content was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I don't think I have any good comments here. I don't have any good commentary beyond what I've said.
Okay, no problem. Do you want to go then, Hippo?
I'll go. Big name at the top.
What of the first clip?
Oh God, it was so tacky. I didn't even notice it.
But it gets bigger in the first one.
Oh shit! I thought that was provided by the game.
Okay,
it's not.
Big name.
No.
Yeah, that's
big name. They got smaller as we got through the streams.
Yeah, no, which means that actually it got bigger because I'm pretty sure that the newer one is the first one.
Modern overlay is just the camera. Looks really clean.
Yeah, I
purely
like
thought
the lighting.
Yeah, I thought that was provided in the first clip. I thought it was provided by the game, and then after that, I just didn't notice it anymore. That's really weird.
I like the fact that the lights seem to change in the first clip and between, and then 2 and 3 are the same. I like it's almost like an anal bead lightsaber in 2 and 3.
Yeah. Oh, the lighting, yeah.
I like that.
Just one.
Oh wow! Now that you said it, I can't unsee it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
One thing that I did forget to mention about the previous streamer actually is that when
we've
when
had
he
an
yelled,
hour.
Yeah, when he yelled
during the Koza hour,
he peaked. Sorry, go on, Hippo.
Yeah, that's cool. If you're gonna do that, then I do some kind of like one of those like edge jutting kind of things where it like shapes off your square box, but you're not in a border as such. You can get those. I think some
kind of edge to it that's not.
So it's just like it juts it off like with like a transparency thing, and you can green screen off your edges and all that kind of stuff. So it just makes it a little bit more cooler looking than just here, have a box.
Yeah.
On that, kind of related to that, I've been thinking of a thing where you know that camera effect when something's in the wrong format for whatever video, like it's like a phone camera and you're watching on YouTube, and like the edge of the screen is just like blown up, blurred out of like that. So that kind of effect around the camera, like with a blur, and then to amplify it, you take lights like that and you line the actual borders. You have to be you have to have your camera in a specific spot for it, but then you line the edges of that with lights and see how that looks. That's my latest idea.
Or what you could do is go back to the Koza hour and go for the purple faded edges.
Go for the purple fade edge, faded edge.
But no, I she interacted with her stream a little bit as well.
Yeah,
I think it's just we got her at the wrong moments. You know.
Yeah.
I think she's probably more interactive than she was being portrayed in her clips.
Yeah, I did get that feeling actually because all of these clips were quite like focus heavy moments. You could kind of tell that in the non-focus heavy moments she would chat, because there was a couple of times where even though she was focusing, she was kind of narrating what she was doing. And you could kind of tell that if she wasn't so focused, she would have been narrating a lot more. Also, the very end of the jump scare, I think that she
Yeah.
then laughed at something that she read on chat. I'm guessing here, but that
Yeah.
seemed to be. So there's chat interaction there. Yeah, I definitely agree with chat here about she could do with some sort of border or some sort of like softening around that to make it look good. To be honest with you, I actually think her overlay in the last clip is the best one.
Yeah.
Again, the name is far too big, in my opinion.
Mm.
But then the overlay in the first clip, like both the name, which is even bigger than it was before, and the sub goal is massive. It could be like if you really wanted it to be there, then it would need to be really at least half that size, in my opinion. It takes up too much space, even though it's in the corner.
Early days. Luckily, those are the things that are like the easiest to learn. I think
They're really easy to fix as well.
There's stuff you can't really teach very easily, or maybe at all, and some people maybe can't even learn at whatever point in their life they're at. That's like the really most important stuff.
But also,
I'm just disappointed in the fact that you guys didn't notice the most obviously in your face thing, which was her name, and I was the only one that noticed that. I'm very disappointed in you two with that.
Why?
Oh, the giant.
Oh, the giant name. Oh, right. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
in your face.
too many tacky streams. My brain just like filtered it out immediately. Like I didn't even recognize.
I kind of hated myself for it for a little bit because like when I first started, I had my name in like the border at the top that had all my bitty bits and all that kind of stuff, and it had the hairy hip. And I thought about it like 6 months later, going, why do I need to put my own name on my own stream?
Yeah.
I don't get that. And
That's
why
the thing
would I
is
do that on my own YouTube? Because
Months,
like
right?
you go into my channel, so why do I need to put my name on it? Unless somebody's going to steal my clip and put it on Scarce's show or something, then it'd be kind of
That makes
handy.
more sense.
That's why you
You
gotta
know
put
what I
the
mean?
label. That's why I put a name under my camera. I'm not even kidding. Good times. Oh, but the trial and error stuff, like we all have like thousands of stories.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dozens of stories of things. Like, how was I doing that so wrong for so long? But now there's an entire literal industry of YouTube beginning streamer advice. Hopefully, it's having some impact of like the basic stuff that I really wish I didn't have to find out on my own. Like a year and a half later, and like, wait, this whole time, oh.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's the kind of I mean, I'm not a big fan of myself. I don't particularly like when the streamer is on Discord. Because I generally want to go into a stream and talk to the streamer, and if they're on Discord, it's not going to happen. I've tried so many times; it's just a waste of time, in my opinion. But I do like the fact that there's clearly effort that's been put into this, like some thought. For example, she's got a headset on and she's got the microphone. I'm guessing then that the headset's for speaking on Discord. The microphone, the actual desk microphone there that's got a boom arm is so her stream can hear her. There's thought that's been put into the stream. The lights in the background, I actually kind of like them.
Which ones though?
They make in all three clips. They definitely add something. It may not be a huge amount, but I think it does look better than if they weren't there.
Yes, yeah, but it's not into a point where it's too in your face like most people have the RGBs in the corner that makes like a Harris Heller clone.
Yeah,
exactly. I actually quite like them. They add something to the stream. They're clearly something that would have required some effort. I obviously don't know how much effort because I haven't got them, but I like them. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
To the last three clips. So clip number 7.
Johnny 2KK.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
How do you know I'm here? How do you know? What?
Like that.
You shoot my body? Like what? How did you even know I was fucking there? I was ghosted by the time you popped that UAV.
Just an editor's note, I had to significantly decrease the volume of this clip and the next clip in post, and what you see now is our reaction to how loud it was on the original recording. Sorry, for anyone watching whose ears are now bleeding, I'm really sorry. That scared the absolute shit out of me.
Put a compression filter on your output, folks.
Yeah, I increased the sound because it was really quiet, and then all of a sudden it was really loud. It honestly scared the heck out of me. I mean, you can literally see me jump there. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to.
Good morning, everyone.
clip number 8.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Play that.
Direct fire.
Dude, he's in the car, ran me over. No, but I downed his buddy. No, okay,
Reposition.
okay. If he runs away, no,
Enemy
no, God,
vehicle.
God. No,
UAV overhead.
what?
Don't worry, you'll make it.
You so nice. Get him. No.
What am I witnessing, bro?
It's role players. He ran into role players in Warzone or Modern Warfare.
I don't know what's going on. So look, we'll move on to the last clip.
Okay,
Are
I
we
think
ready?
the last voice we heard in there was actually the streamer.
What?
I think in that last one, the last voice we heard was actually the streamer reacting
Okay.
to just the other people were just. I think those are people he just came upon
Okay.
in game.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
So, 3, 2, 1. Play that.
Not dead yet. Taking direct.
I'm the fucking best.
I need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
Fair to say those kids just got shit on.
Yeah, fair.
Motherfuckers!
Nice. Does this game have swearing in it?
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for
Kid's about to get
resupply.
joked.
Oh,
All right.
cliffhanger.
To be continued.
Cliffhanger there at the end.
So,
UAV
Without
is
He
bingo
died
saying-
right
fuel.
after that.
without saying whether you would follow, sub, or dip, because that comes right at the end, what did you think of that stream a lot?
Okay.
No,
I hope you fixed the pixelation in the
Right.
second one. Little bit rate issues. Nice clean overlay.
Yep.
Except for that sub counterattacks, could clean that up a little bit, make it a little, put a little effort into it.
Hmm.
And move it over to the right a little bit because it's not centered.
Yeah, a little bit of cleaning up on that, but we don't know which one of these is. I don't know what his current overlay looks like. He's probably cleaned it up a bit. He had the one looks like he went no cam either before or after this.
Yeah.
The second clip actually with the bad video quality. What a great moment. A lot of times I feel bad after something great happens off stream. Like, oh man, I should have just been casually recording everything I do for that one moment.
Yeah.
And that was one of them for sure.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons multiplayer gaming is so good. Even in a hardcore competitive game like this, some people will still take time out of their day to have a bit of a shit post, and I appreciate that energy. So I guess lucky he was there for that. Good kill streak there in the last one. Bit cocky,
Mm-hmm.
but competitive gaming, and he just won. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, clips all in all.
Fair enough. Hippo?
So, yeah, but like I said, the sub count needs to be centered a bit more. That's just my main. I don't have OCD, but that's like an OCD for me if I had OCD.
Yeah, I understand.
It's centering things.
Yeah.
Because it just makes me twitch a little. Is he a PC gamer with a controller or a console gamer with an adaptive camera?
I can't tell from the merits of these clips.
Because-
Oh, actually, no. In the first clip,
This clip, he looks like he's sitting down playing on the console.
yes, definitely.
But the third one,
He looks like he's
Yeah.
he looks like he's at a PC.
Yeah.
But also, can you please sit up?
That was something
or
that
just
I
the
was going to
camera.
mention. Actually,
Yeah.
the camera is really badly framed, in my opinion. You need
That
it needs to be
snowballed
center.
back as well.
Like I said this to Lolthulhu at the beginning, didn't I?
You gotta nitpick the camera.
Yeah,
you got to.
It is a bit of a pet peeve of mine, sort of framing. Like when people have the tops of their heads cut off, it's a bit of a bugbear of mine. But just as much as that, in the third clip especially, he's right at the bottom of the frame, and it seems to me in that particular image, the focus of the image is the stuff in the background. It's not even him.
Like in the first one, he's slouching forward, but you know that when it's coming to a chill session part of that game, he's going to be sitting upright and he's going to be a bit more positioned and like and stuff. The camera angle's going to be good.
Well, I actually think it might be the other way around. I think that when he's not in the middle of something that's clearly very exciting, he'd sit back and you'd see less of him. I think. On that, because that looks like a couch kind of chair that you'd sit back on.
Yeah.
To me.
You know, my only other query was that because there was no real, I didn't see any like chat interaction, but then again, it's a hardcore, fast-paced games and all that kind of stuff. I get that, but like, it makes me feel more like it's a console situation because there's no interaction at all. There isn't any like even up on his screen like some people would have and stuff like that. It's completely. Yeah, I haven't really streamed console. Luckily, I know someone who has. Yeah, like I assume you would have to use like a phone to be able to read your chat on it. I've never streamed off a console.
I'm not really sure.
It's a pain, and usually something like that. Have a laptop up nearby.
Yeah.
So, but very much in the game.
Yeah, I do like his overlay in the first and the third clips. It's quite minimal, which is always a plus for me. I quite like a nice minimal overlay. Although, like I said, the sub count it's a bit too minimal. It looks a bit low effort.
Grats on the subs, though, dude. Grats on the subs.
It's a nice high number for sure.
I don't care.
The problem with that for me is that the entertainment is an entertaining clip, but the entertainment isn't provided by the streamer whatsoever. It's basically
circumstance based.
Yeah, he's a lucky clip that he basically got by circumstance. He happened to be in the right place at the right time, and these other people provided some very entertaining content for him, essentially.
Who would do that?
I didn't really get any entertainment from any of that, if I'm honest. I'm not really a fan of the game, so there needs to be something outside of the game to keep me there, and there is nothing in this stream outside of the game, in my opinion, at all. So now it is time for the hammer to fall. So we now choose which one of these three streamers you would follow, which one you would sub, and which one you would dip. And Lolt, unless you don't want to, would you like to go first?
Okay. Tough choice on the sub versus follow. Just from what I know now, currently, I'd probably sub to our first boy Koza.
Yep.
I'd probably follow Killer Kimmy, and I'd probably dip on our boy Joni2KK.
You'd sub the first one. You'd follow the second one.
Sub first. In order, I would sub, follow, and dip on the sub, follow, and dip.
Okay, no problem at all.
Controversial.
Meta.
Amazing.
Welcome to the meta episode.
And what about you, Hairy Hippo?
I'm slightly different.
Yep.
I'd definitely be dipping number 3 because there's no interaction. Yep. And again, the circumstance base was cool, but I'm not going to be waiting hours on end to hopefully get another situation like that where he's almost run over. I think I'd follow number 1 because I think he's trying, he's doing different things. That's cool. I'm intrigued to see where he goes on that one.
Yeah,
he's definitely developing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
but the reason I subbed the third one, set number 2, is purely because of the interaction. There is definitely interaction with the chat, and when I come to Twitch, I'm not here to watch like Amazon Prime or anything like that. I've come to watch and talk to people because I'm very lonely and horny. So, but like there was definitely some interaction. There's also different styles of games as well being played as well, which is nice. A bit of variety is always key.
Yeah.
And I really love the anal bead lightsabers.
Yeah, amazing. I fully agree with one of you.
What are the odds?
That
you're going meta, aren't you?
Is Hippo. I fully agree with you. Yeah. I would definitely dip on the third guy. Like I said, there was nothing there for me at all. I completely understand why some people would really enjoy that stream. People that enjoy watching the good gameplay. Not me. I'm definitely not going to be there. I don't see myself having any kind of meaningful interaction with this guy that would allow me to walk away essentially happy. I guess while he's streaming anyway. I should probably put that in. Follow the first
Wow.
guy for sure. He definitely had promise there. I liked his setup, especially in the first clip. And some interesting things happened. And yeah, the sub easily goes to the second person there. She easily had sort of the most going for her out of the 3 that we watched, just on the basis of the 9 clips that we saw.
I still highly recommend getting rid of the tip jar though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because even like, if only because the color scheme of that tip jar does not match the rest of the aesthetic.
The only thing that
Yeah,
I
you
would
can
say though
have
is
one if I don't notice it.
it does look like it. She may have made it herself, which I think is brilliant. Like, it's so much better than just using the one that you can get from Streamlabs or something. I don't know that obviously for sure. I could be fully wrong, but I would actually prefer one clearly made themselves by the streamer than just a
fun.
smaller one that's provided by like Streamlabs or Stream Elements or whatever.
And maybe a smaller name.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe, yeah.
Hopefully, I get that with
Shrink
my,
it.
with my with my my sub. That's
And
like
also, pro tip, I think, I feel like it's a pro tip. I'm not sure. Put it near your camera, so even if someone does decide to steal your content and it's really good, and then they crop the hell out of it, they still can't crop your name out of it without also cropping the video. And then they're like, "Whose voice is that?
Yeah.
Why is this so zoomed in? You had to go through so much work for this."
Was she on
Got
scale
'em.
as well?
I don't know. Could be. Could be. We wouldn't know.
Great ones, you know.
Crop the
Stealing
name
great
out.
ones.
Yeah.
Fantastic.